welcome back to Cinemavino. It's good to have you guys here with us. And we're continuing our dystopian sci-fi series, moving into the 1990s with a movie that I've wanted to do for a while.
Are we finalizing our dystopian sci-fi series?
Potentially, we'll see.
Or do we have one more?
We'll discuss after we record this one.
All right.
This is one that I've been wanting to get around to for a while that didn't do a whole lot of box office, but has gained a cult following. Strange Days came out in 1995. I saw this in the theater back in the day.
This was a weird movie to watch on Disney Plus.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it is on Disney Hulu for those of you who are looking for it out there in the world.
Some kid looking for some Disney show is going to stumble upon this movie and be like, "Hi, what's happening?"
And for all the movies we watched that predict a bleak future, this one was in a hurry because it was made in 1995 and it's set on the Y2K.
1999,
so this was predicting the world was going to go to hell in within 4 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most movies give it like a 30-year runway or
ambitious.
Running Man had a 30-year run. A lot of them predict like deep in the future.
Yeah.
2025, 2030, somewhere in there, the world's going to go to hell. This one was like, just give it a couple of years, we'll be just in the toilet. So, very bleak. This came out.
Planet of the Apes thought it was going to go sideways in 300 years?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a good rule in dystopian sci-fi. Give yourself a little bit of room.
Yeah. Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah. So this movie came out October 13th, 1995. This was directed by Kathryn Bigelow, and it was written and produced by her husband at the time, James Cameron.
And there was one other writer.
I don't remember the other writer.
It was
Jay Cox.
Jay Cox,
yeah. It was originally written
It
was written by Cameron in the 1980s as a potential vehicle for his wife to direct. So it was like mid to late 80s. So it sat in kind of development hell for a while before it actually got made.
Interesting.
Yeah, did she get this in a divorce that she got to direct this or something?
I think he was already married to Linda Hamilton by this time, so he moved on.
So he wrote this in the 80s and was like, "You can direct this." And then they got divorced. And then she was like, "You know what? Fuck you, I will. I will direct this."
Well, and the funny thing is, about that, James Cameron has remained friendly with all. He's been married, I think, 4 or 5 times. He remains friendly with all of his ex-wives. They're all on pretty good terms. So,
there's a quote by James Cameron where someone is like, "Why have you been divorced so many times?" He's like, "Well, you try falling in love with so many strong-willed women."
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. What are we drinking? I stole your bottle.
Doubling back. We are drinking the New Belgium Triple Belgian Style Ale. This is one of my favorites. The other one was a new one to try, the one we did for our last episode, the Heirloom. This is an old standby for me. This is a Belgian Triple. It's like 8.5, I believe, %. It's got some kick to it. It's got some good malt to it.
I love a Belgian Triple.
Yeah. I do too. I really do. It's one of my favorite styles of beer. If this is something you like, if you like the Belgian Triple, try the New Belgian. Yeah, it's a good beer. It drinks really well for a beer with this much body and ABV. So, yeah, it's got a good amount of malt, a good amount of sugar to it. It's got a little bit of a nice, kind of sweet taste to it, especially.
You know what I think is overrated? Chimay. Not that cool.
I will agree with that, especially for the price.
Yeah, it's overblown.
To me, this is the beer you can drink that's a good Belgian beer or Belgian style beer, much cheaper.
Is New Belgium owned by a American beer company?
I don't believe so. I believe they're still independent. I could be wrong on that. We can look it up.
I keep stealing your bottle because I think you're done.
Klepto. But
beered and bottled by New Belgium Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Which I've been there. It's a nice little place.
Oh.
Yeah. They make it so they're for those of you out there who are beer aficionados, it's Fat Tire. It's St. Makers. But this is one of their higher end beers. So we're going to test these iPhone microphones right there. Let's see.
That is also what Belgians are going to do to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Going to give you the burps.
Mm-hmm. Next going to give it to you.
Going to give it to you.
But 12 ounce, 6 cans.
Unlike Boston, we haven't run out of beer.
There you go.
So, Boston ran out of beer?
Yeah.
Recently?
They run all the Scotsman
World Cup?
Yeah.
Goddamn, Scotsman could drink. Good for them.
The distributor ran out of their tartan beer, whatever it was. I had nothing to drink but Bud Light.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's a good problem or a bad problem for that distributor.
And the question,
they sold all their booze.
Yeah, they hit their targets.
They're trucking in more.
Good for them.
Then, get more money.
And the question is, what about the Scotsmen who have French accents and live forever? You know, that's the real worry.
What about them?
Yeah. What do they drink?
What do they drink? Peacock feathers?
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
This was Strange Days.
Strange Days.
October 13th, 1995. This grossed $7.9 million against a $45 million budget.
Cool.
This was a bad...
Yikes.
What happened? Was it the runtime? Is it...
Where did their budget go?
That they had Ralph Fiennes and he wasn't as well known? Had he already done The English Patient at that point?
Not yet, but he'd done Schindler's List, he'd done Quiz Show. He was well known enough that you recognize him on the posters probably at this point.
When was English Patient?
The next year.
96?
The big thing for this one was the development of the first-person camera sequences where you see through the people's eyes. The technology didn't exist to film high-quality 35mm film images, and because obviously the cameras that you're going to film that for a movie
massive.
So James Cameron spent a year beforehand with his effects people developing a smaller handheld 35mm camera that they could shoot POV shots from.
Nice.
So that's where a good chunk of that budget went to, was to developing those shots of like when you're seeing through the experiencing the memories of other people.
And he said, you know what we're going to film? Boobies.
Did you have any other factoids about Kathryn Bigelow you wanted to talk about?
I know that she later she made a movie, The Hurt Locker, which she won for.
Hold on. And she was
the first to win in that category, or first woman to win in that category.
What category is that?
Best Director?
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she's the first woman to win Best Director Oscar.
Yes, she was. Hurt Locker was good.
It was. She's made some good business.
I haven't seen it.
She directed.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's good. Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain.
That's Zero Dark 30, which is also Kathryn Bigelow.
What's the difference?
They come
Different movies.
But
I mean,
turns out.
about explosions?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Kathryn Bigelow also directs Point Break.
Yes, that I know.
With Keanu and Pat Swayze. So this got good reviews. It was 70% Rotten Tomatoes with the critics and 72% for the audience, and has since gained in more and more positive reviews and a cult following since it came out. A lot of people have jumped behind it in the years since then.
I remember seeing it, like the trailer on TV and being like, this looks super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But do we know why it bombed?
I think it just had trouble like getting to an audience. I think that
it was ahead of its time.
It was a very kind of out there sci-fi movie. It was a bleak subject matter and kind of heavy going, and it didn't have that. Ralph Fiennes was obviously a known person, so was Angela Bassett, but they weren't on the Schwarzenegger level of being above the name superstar draw.
They couldn't carry a movie at that point.
Yeah.
Can I say, like, immediately Tom Sizemore was wearing like a wig. I was like, this is bad.
I think the whole premise of the movie is everyone was wearing a wig.
Yeah, but I was also wondering, I was like, why don't they hide this in a fucking bowler hat or something?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they put it on like, hey, look at my cool hat?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, yeah, we all like hats. And then,
it's the future. We all like hats.
But how come they don't hide this? They really want you to sit there and see, especially if he's dealing in clips and he's not supposed to, and he's like meeting some dude at a bar. He goes, let's go in this other room together, just the two of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to hook you up to this briefcase and you're going to sit there in the middle and just like orgasm in the middle because you're a woman showering. You know,
okay,
like, hold on.
First of all, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the dude could at least be wearing a hat. Okay, so somebody walks in, he can at least be wearing a bowler hat.
Listen, he can at least be wearing a trilby.
Because he could at least have a fez.
Yeah.
Put a fedora on this man.
A fez with a little propeller on top.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
The man over there orgasming and girl in the shower could at least
that guy coming next to the briefcase.
So if
at least
somebody
he's wearing a top.
yeah, so if somebody walks in,
Get that man a hat.
that Lenny can at least pretend like he's jerking this dude off, and then somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, okay, see ya."
No, this isn't illegal. I'm just jerking off a dude in a top hat.
In a room full of tables and chairs. Sure.
When it's like, you're asking why it didn't do a whole lot of box office, that entire conversation is why this movie didn't draw in a big crowd.
It's the hats.
Also, it's because they don't utilize the space. That bar was fucking crowded. He goes, hold on, let me take you next door.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, right outside the kitchen, there's a huge space. How come they're not partying in there?
Yeah.
It was reserved.
Smoking maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this is the smoking area. It was the 90s.
Yeah, it was an era.
Those were the days.
So for those of you who have not seen this movie, and again, it definitely flew under the radar. This is set in a 1999 dystopian Los Angeles, where Los Angeles is on the brink of, from a socio-political standpoint, it's falling completely apart. It's already fallen into squalor, and the technology has advanced for VR. I would call this VR, basically, where people can put like kind of a soft, like, I don't know how I would describe it, like a net on their heads and kind of jack it.
Like an EKG.
Yeah.
Like there's some sort of like psychological leads that like connect to the brain and can synthesize what you're seeing out of your eyeballs into someone else's head.
Yeah. Or you experience
steal memories.
Yeah, you can experience other people's memories.
So, did you ever play Cyberpunk 2077?
No, but I think Neuromancer is about to come out on Apple TV, which I think deals a lot with VR.
Okay, because Cyberpunk 2077, they play a lot with this idea. They call them brain dances. It's like in the future, dystopian future, 2077. People can record things. You record sensations and visuals, and then you can replay it back and you just basically experience it again.
Yeah.
Same theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think this was kind of ahead of its time.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching one of these videos and someone comes, do you come?
It's not out of the question.
I mean, I will.
Because I feel like they didn't answer that, and I feel like the way that he was
trying to stop me.
The way that Ray Fiennes was reacting to some of these like videos, I feel like my man was coming.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of that murky thing of like your experience.
Oh, it's murky, all right. It's
like
straight up.
I mean,
mercurial.
It's one thing to think like Sean thinking about it. Like, yeah, I can see that, but I'm not sitting here wondering if it's murky or not. I'm not worried about the pearlescent consistency.
Yeah.
Jesus, Todd.
Well, pearlescent, you said,
or ropey?
Did he say pearlescent?
Did I say ropey?
Did he say hot frothy manload?
Hot frothy manload, you say?
Like those villagers at Pompeii. Oh,
so yeah, they're coming.
Wow, it's kind of murky.
Yeah, it's kind of murky. I think it's
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You don't know.
You nasty.
You don't know if they're coming or going.
Yeah. Oh man, so had you hadn't seen this before?
No.
What did you think of it?
I really liked it. It was too goddamn long.
It was
so long.
I at least think you could cut 25 minutes easy.
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes tops.
Yeah.
It was rough. But it, like, I was thinking it would have been great as like like an HBO, like, maxi series or something, or a mini series. Because you would have, the very first episode would have been 54 minutes, and it would have cut right after he watched the video and was like, oh, this is gross. And he'd have been like, oh, we got to go see Max. And then boom, second episode starts right there. And they would have gotten, they did a great job with the world building at the beginning, because you get to see how he moves through the world, how he's trying to sell his clips and all this stuff. They introduce Mace, Angela Bassett's character, and you get to see their banter and back and forth. You get to see kind of a atypical day of his. And they get to tell a lot, like, it's like the fucking Harry Potter and looking in the pensieve, giving you his backstory. Because he gets to, he goes home and you see that he's been dating Juliette Lewis, who does not wear a shirt this entire fucking movie. And I had
she also doesn't act the entire movie. I feel like every scene she's in, she's just overacting.
She's a great singer, though. She's got a band in real life, and she's a phenomenal singer. She got stage presence.
So,
I bet you are, you sick son of a bitch. Getting murky over there.
Yeah. Getting real murked.
So what would you give it?
I'm going to give this, it was too long. I'll go to 6.5. I liked how they ended it. At the end, I was like, I'm pretty sure that Sizemore is a bad guy because he's got a real bad wig.
Yeah.
But then
That's a bad giveaway.
That guy's wig. If he was wearing a hat, I'd be okay with it, but
Yeah, give that man a bowler.
that's right.
But then he was monologuing too much at the end. There were so many cuts they could
He
have given.
was monologuing.
And then at the end where
hard.
he's like about to fall off and they cut to him saying that like, oh, my knife. And then he cuts the tie and the guy.
He pulls it out of his own back.
Yeah, he pulls it out of his back. But just like they could have even shaved off just a few microseconds of him going, like just, there's so many parts that they need to get tight.
Yeah, they could have made this
get it
movie a
tight.
lot tighter. Yeah, the editing left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, and I sympathize with the editor and the director because I am a kitchen sink kind of guy. Like I would want to have every scene there. Like, well, no, we can't lose this because then it explains this over here and then this. Like, I get them falling in love with their characters and wanting to have as much as possible. But this was, yeah, that's what drew it back, and that could be what partially hurt it. I don't know if any reviews came out that said, yeah, it's a good movie, but too goddamn long. And especially in 1995 when it came out, a 2 hour and 20-minute movie. Is it 2 hours and 20 or 2:25?
It's 2 hours 25, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, this is way before Lord. Like, what's the longest movie before that? Any
Godfather?
intermission?
Yeah, I mean, there were
Like-
movies like Godfather and Lawrence of Arabia, and they existed, but they weren't this.
Yeah. And this is not that either. That's, yeah.
This is sure as hell ain't Lawrence of Arabia, you know what I'm saying?
So you're 6'5".
I was 6.5.
Sean?
Yeah, I'm about
I'd
the
watch
same.
it.
I mean, I think I enjoyed the premise. I thought it was a really well-crafted premise and well-written. I think you can clearly see a lot of the anxiety around like the Rodney King situation in LA from like 1991, 1992. They played a lot on like the race relations between police and like minorities, and just there were a lot of similarities that were drawn from there.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. What year was O.J. Simpson?
95.
95?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, but then when they had written it and filmed it,
I think they incorporated it in.
did they?
Mhm.
I mean, I think you see a lot of those same themes, but you see Y2K trepidations. Like, they're weirdly sketched out about Y2K 5 years in advance, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What do you care? You have 5 years to go. I don't know. I think you see some of those anxieties start to play out. They were really ambitious about the amount of technology that was going to come out in the next 4 years.
Yeah.
We were going to somehow, like, the CIA was developing, like, Meta Ray-Ban glasses to view everybody.
And the mini disc was going to be the way.
And the mini disc,
Also,
yeah.
The guy that they drove in the limo that was like, oh yeah, I've got this little thing, and it was super small. I thought that dude was going to come back in and like he would have pickpocketed that guy's thing, because Sizemore was monologuing too much, and I thought he was going to be like, oh yeah, I don't need this big thing. I've got like, hey, top of the line, and now we're going to get to give it to the police.
The latest technology.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess you needed to have some violence there at the end.
I think about the scene in The Incredibles was Jason Lee was like, you slide
You
dog.
got me
You got me
monologuing.
monologuing.
Or I just wanted them to use the technology more. I wanted like Juliette Lewis to come up. Juliette Lewis? I almost call her Juliette Lewis. Louis Dreyfus. Anyway.
That's a whole different
Oh,
movie.
if you want to hear a whole different movie, I was describing this movie to my coworker earlier today, and I said, yeah, it's got Ralph Fiennes and Angela Lansbury. I was like, this is the smuttiest movie I've ever seen. And he was like, with Angela Lansbury? What? I was like, yeah, man, this movie was corny.
This is the weirdest murder she wrote I've ever seen.
What?
You tell me Mrs. Potts is getting naked in this?
I wanted them to like, I wanted Tom Sizemore to get, his uppance to come all over him. And so I wanted them to pop on
murky.
Frothy. I wanted them to pop one of those things on. So he was either getting fried himself or was reliving the other thing and he couldn't take it off.
It felt like a very obvious twist too, right? That he was going to be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like you said, his wig was awful.
And they kept pointing it to be the bad guy from The Crow. Or that guy's name is Philo.
Yeah.
Philo.
Weird name. Philo?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That guy went on to be the director in Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And his voice sounded like pure gravel.
Great fucking voice.
Yeah.
He's in Alien Resurrection. He's the bad guy in The Crow. And I'm sure he's in
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yes.
He's Guy Gisborne.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a great voice.
Oh.
I mean, I love that voice.
No argument here.
I'd kiss him full on the mouth.
Yeah.
I think this movie was...
And Vincent D'Onofrio.
Too long. Vincent D'Onofrio. Great.
And a guy, Fike Butterworth. What's his name?
Yeah. Basically. I don't care.
William Fichtner.
Yeah.
William Fichtner.
It does. It has a good cast. And everyone acts really well, except for... What's her name?
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, she overacts every scene and just yells every line that she has. And it's like, that doesn't count as acting. I don't know.
But her tits are out.
They are. And that is her acting job in this movie. And, take that as you like it.
I will.
I bet you will, you sick son of a bitch. 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And I think the pacing was weird. And I think it was too long. And the editing left a lot to be desired. But I loved the premise. I loved the acting.
Mm.
And, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm 6'5". I'll give you that.
Sure.
In that same realm. You guys hit the nail on the head. Way too long. Too many things could have been cut. Too many subplots. Too many avenues that could have been blocked off and made a tighter movie. But yeah, I love Ralph Fiennes. I don't love his American accent. He kind of has a weird thing he does.
He looks fucking great with hair, though.
He does,
doesn't he?
Old Voldy Beans.
Yeah,
Voldy Beans looks great with a fucking solid head of hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he makes it good. He's a very likable central character. You root for him. Same thing with Angela Bassett.
Well, he has that pluck you down on his luck, do no wrong sort of good guy. He's like, yeah. I'm a pacifist. I don't carry a gun. Oh, just don't hurt my face.
Well, it's like he's the classic, the Lost movie is like the classic film noir setup.
Yeah.
It's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
It's got that Maltese Falcon, Humphrey Bogart kind of feel where it's like that he's the Humphrey Bogart character where it's like, Casablanca.
Ex-cop.
Yeah.
I need
he's
him
disillusioned, giving up.
Stop being so in love with this woman who clearly hates him.
Yeah.
He is down bad and he will not shut the fuck up about it.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to.
Yeah. So, it reminds me a lot of the Sin City with Mickey Rourke, where he's obsessed with, the Goldie.
Oh, Goldie.
Yeah.
It's her name is Goldie.
That's a movie we've never done.
I know.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Both of them are good.
I wouldn't call it dystopian. It's definitely a bleak movie. But yeah, it definitely has that kind of film noir mystery where it's like, it sets up a murder, the classic deal, and Juliette Lewis is kind of that femme fatale, is she good?
Damsel in distress?
Yeah. And so they do a good job of with Angela Bassett of she's not the typical, she would be the female lead in this, and it's like she's this stronger than Ralph Fiennes.
Was her limo an Oldsmobile?
I don't know. I didn't get a good enough look at it.
I don't know what brand that limousine
was. It was Armored, whatever it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Had bullet resistant.
Yeah, actually, I did like that part where he went to go pick up her rider, and he was like, yeah, it's bulletproof glass. She's been in this, and she does self-defense.
Good exposition.
I thought he was just talking shit, and then she was comes out of nowhere, and we're like, oh, all right, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good exposition, and then later in the movie, bad exposition.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's I do enjoy that action beat where it's their car gets doused in gasoline and then
drives it into the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's how that works, where you can shoot out the trunk.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna suck out air from the tires too. Yeah, they're always a fan of that.
Does the PSI in the tires, is it too intense for you to suck it in?
I don't know. I've never tried.
I'm not unwilling.
But it probably doesn't.
You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
To go to my garage and just
Huff
some tire?
tire?
Mhm.
You guys want to huff some tire?
Yeah.
You want to huff a Goodyear?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's just
Huff some Michelin?
Huff a Peroni? Pirelli?
I love Peroni. So you were 6.
He was 6'5".
6'5".
I was a 6.
6'5".
You never listen.
You never studied. So yeah, this is Strange Days. Decent, worth checking out on Hulu. Sci-fi fantasy.
Honestly, it makes me hyped for Neuromancer. I've heard things about Neuromancer, but this wet my whistle.
It's interesting.
Does this not just make you think of like watching video of someone with Ray-Ban like meta glasses?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Like,
it's weird because it predicted that kind of stuff. It
with
wasn't.
a lot more boobies.
Mhm.
Like a lot more boobies.
Amen.
There's a lot of boobies in this.
Amen.
Is this movie hornier than Zardoz?
No.
No?
I don't see the 3-dimensional animation of a penis becoming erect. Not only that, but
Oh, that's right. It doesn't pass the Bechdel test.
it kind of wants to.
For sure, it's not past the Bechdel
In
test.
terms of nudity.
But it also, like Zardoz wants to kind of edge you into the idea that the penis is evil,
Gun is good.
but the gun is good. That's definitely a mixed message. So
The gun is good. The penis is evil.
But anyway, this has been another episode of Cinemafino. Got Travis Budd, Sean Jordan,
Your boy.
and my name's Todd Wofford. And we will see you guys next time. And we're not sure what we're doing yet, but we will figure it out.
You'll find out when we do.
Yeah, exactly.